Make bedtimes the best times with Bookosmia's Goodnight Stories. For kids, by kids.
Santa, craving a break from the cold, set off for a sunny vacation in Bora Bora, only to forget sunscreen and face the scorching heat. While building a sandcastle, he met an unexpected foe, a feisty crab that bit his nose. Yowling in pain, Santa rushed back to the North Pole, vowing to think twice before planning another tropical getaway. Santa's Vacation Story by Srinithi, 9-year-old from Kolkata. Ah! Santa Claus stretched his limbs out on his striped deck chair and wait. What happened? I am sorry, my friends, for being so careless and callous to begin narrating from the wrong part of the story. Well, what was Santa doing on the beach? Christmas was just over, and Santa craved respite from his Christmas responsibilities. With all this and that, he just couldn't get one. So now, because he wanted a break from the cold climate of the North Pole, he booked tickets to the Bora Bora Islands in Greece. He took his wallet, which was filled with cash from God, because Christmas was just over, and he deserved a fair amount of payment. He stayed at the Four Seasons Resort because he had heard from his elves that all celebrities stayed there, and they convinced him that he was so crucial to the world that he needed that kind of treatment, too. This put him in an excellent mood, and he greeted random people cheerily, from the waitresses to the pop singers on tours. He spent his days lazing about in the swimming pool or drinking sodas. One day, he decided that he would go to the beach. The hotel manager recommended he go to the nearest one as it was the best. So off Santa went, whistling to himself. The beach was breathtaking. The sand was white and soft. It was full of shells of different sizes, shapes and colors. Palm trees dotted the landscape, and the azure sea crashed onto the coastal wall. He was already sweating even though it was not too sunny. He looked down and saw that he wore clothes meant for snow and sleet. He rushed down the street and bought a swimming costume on the beach. Much better. He relaxed on his deck chair and ordered a blue lagoon from the vendor. He clicked a picture of himself basking in the sun and sent it to the Grinch. How Santa would gloat and crow over him. However, Santa had forgotten one significant need: sunscreen. Before long, he found his skin burning up and sweat coating his body. My goodness, what happened? Well, never mind. At least he was enjoying himself. Santa found children making sandcastles and decided he wanted to make one, too. He grabbed a spade and bucket from the vendor. Dig, dig, dig went his spade. He shaped it with his hands. But oh, what was this? Santa found a small orange creature struggling and wiggling around in the sand. It was a crab. As he lived in the North Pole, he had only heard about them from tiny tots asking for toy crabs. He peered closely into its face and thought it to be rather sweet. The crab, who was making his new home in the sand after a flood, was disturbed and alarmed. Who was this strange man with a fuzzy white beard invading his personal space? So, he bit down on strange man's nose, hoping to teach him a lesson. Santa yowled with pain. "Oh, my nose," he cried. He immediately dropped the crab and booked tickets back to the North Pole. He sat on his warm, cozy sofa, wrapped in a blanket and drinking hot chocolate. Needless to say, Santa will think twice before he goes on another vacation. Thank you.